Good morning. Today we're going to learn about metrics. A lot of times you hear metrics referred to as the SI system. S stands for system, and the I stands for international. So system international is exactly what it sounds like. It is a common language of measurements that scientists use to be able to speak to each other. We are the only country that still uses the English standard of measurements. One of the beauties of the metric system is that everything is based on units of 10. So it's very easy to convert within the SI system. Now, what you're used to in math with having to deal with fractions and 1 foot equals 12 inches, 36 inches equals 1 yard, and having to remember all those different conversions, that's taken away by the metric system. So we're going to go through today, we're going to learn the prefixes of them and how we kind of move within the system. All right, so on your paper, your stair step is blank, and you're going to go ahead and fill those in. You can either pause and fill it in so that you have it, and then push play and listen, or if you're comfortable going as we go, feel free to go ahead and do so. So we're going to start here in the middle with the basic unit. The basic unit can be different areas of measure. Again, remember I said the beauty of the metric system is that everything goes by tens. So base unit can be meter if we're measuring length. It can be liter if we're measuring volume, or it can be gram if we're measuring in mass. Base unit stands for the ones place. So like on your number line in math, it would be ones. So going up from there, you have deca, which holds your tens place. It's 10 times bigger than the base unit. You have hecto, which is in the hundreds place, and it's 100 times bigger than your base unit. And last is kilo, which is in the thousands place, and it's 1,000 times bigger than your base unit. Then we have deci, and deci is 1/10, so it's in the tenths place, and it's 1/10 the size of the base unit. And then centi, which is 1/100th, it's in the hundredths place, and last is milli, which is 1/1000th. So everything is either that many times bigger or this many times bigger than the base unit, or this many times smaller than the base unit. So anytime you're converting, you're either multiplying or dividing by units or multiples of 10. So we have a couple of different things that we use to remember things by. Let me get a new page, and we're going to do this mnemonic device. Hold on, that's not a new page. There we go. So the mnemonic device that we use is King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And each one of these, K stands for kilo. This is a way to help you remember the order. Henry stands for hecto. Died stands for deca. By is your base unit. Remember what the base units are? They are gram. What's gram for? It's for mass. Liter, what is liter for? Liter is for volume. Or meter, which is for length. drinking is for deci, chocolate is for centi, and milk is for milli. So those are our mnemonic devices. Okay, so we're going to work some of the practice problems down at the bottom of your page. You're going to start with 1,000 milligrams, and your problem asks you to convert it to grams. So milligrams, if you use your mnemonic device, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I want you writing this on the top of your paper every time to help you remember. So milligram is right here, and we're wanting to go to our base unit of grams. So you're going to write your thousands right here, just like the number says, and then we're going to move our decimal place until we get to where we want to go. So it is 1, 2, 3 spots over. So 1,000 milligrams would be equal to 1 gram of whatever the substance might be. See how much easier it is to convert within the metric systems than having to deal with fractions like you would have to deal with in the English Standard of Measure. All right, so our next practice problem is 1 liter equals how many milliliters? So again, we're going to write our mnemonic device, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk, and we're at our base unit, 1 liter, and we want to go all the way to milliliters, which is this way. So 1 milliliter, we're going to move it 1, 2, 3 places. We're going to add our zeros, and 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. Now notice in this problem, because we were going to a smaller unit, we moved our decimal place to the right. In the previous problem, when we were going to a larger unit, we moved it to the left. So those are things that you need to pay attention to along the way. All right, this is our last practice problem. 160 centimeters, and we want to go to millimeters. So, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So we're starting at centimeters, so 160 centimeters. We're going to erase that, I didn't line it up correctly. So we're starting at centi, so 160. See how I lined my last number up with the unit that I was at? And we're only going to go to milli, so we're going to move over 1, and we're going to add a 0. So 160 centimeters is equal to 1,600 millimeters. We were going to a smaller unit, so we moved our decimal place to the right. Now, I want you to do the rest of those practice problems on your own, and we will check them tomorrow in class. Feel free to rewind, go back, watch the video, do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you get this done. So this is what I want you to spend the rest of your time on. Tomorrow we'll double check it in class. Thanks.